Well, hello. How are you? It's good to see you again. It's always a pleasure. I got mail call. But before we get into that mail call, I want to talk about something. Chinese knives. I got another Chinese knives. It used to be I was at the point where I would be like, no, no, buy American. And I agree. I still agree. Buy American. You know, and here lately I see these just microtech people there. They got the SOCOM Bravo by the Riti company, knives in China. You know they want $475 for that knife? The American-made SOCOM manual is going for $318. Okay, so $318 made in the USA, $475 made in China and imported. There's something wrong with that picture. And then you get things like this, what the hell, it's D2, it's a SOCOM clone. Can't remember what I paid for it, it sure wasn't that much. Well done, well made, tight, ergonomics are good. For a prayer, you know, for just a fraction of the cost. So anywho, this is just some of my thoughts on made in China, and China does some pretty good stuff. I mean, I hate to say it, well, I don't hate to say it, but, you know, just because it's made in China, that used to mean that, oh my gosh, a knife made in China, are you out of your fucking mind? This Orla, inexpensive knife. I think it's under $50. A lot of steel, a lot of metal, made in China. And it's a good, and I lost my notes. It's a good quality knife. Grinds nice. I mean, it's just wonderful. Step it up a little bit on this Civivi. Oops. There we go. Step it up just a hair. I mean, nice knife, nice color. It's good. Made in China. Raise the bar a little bit on this Yuka, I think it is, Y-U-C-H-A. Yeah, got the harpoon-like shit going on. Again. Now we're getting into maybe the $200 or $300 mark, but still, this Arrakis, raising the bar a little bit. But I mean good. And I got some cheese in it. It's cheesy. Still, doing great. Thug. I like this knife. I mean, it's cool. Well, what are we gonna do? Got some cheese on it. It's cheesy. Couple $100. Made in China is not always a bad thing. Not always. And here's where I'm going with this. That's where I'm going with it. This is the Chaves Ramon. I think his name is Ramon, I'm sorry. But I know it's Chavez, C-H-A-V-E-S. This is the 927. I couldn't find much on the 927. There is a 245 prior to this, and it's a little bit longer, a little bit heavier. Not much though, not much. I stepped outside my comfort zone. It has a cool little box. This is the Chaves Redencion Redencion Street Drop Point. Black G10. It's titanium. And I stepped out of my comfort zone because one thing I do not like, and I never did, is like this Thug, this Thug. Let's say they made it like this, okay? And then on the other side they got G10, or D10, or yeah, whatever that is. You know, a plastic. You know, it's two-tone. And I'm like, I never did like that. Knives are sold out. They are sold out. I mean, it's like I got I got this one off of DLT, and it was the last one, and poof, they're all sold out now. Every fucking one of them. I mean, geez. It's like terrible. So I got this when it was $320. Not bad. But it's a Chinese-made knife, but look at that. Look, pretty, huh? And I was relieved that this is darker here, because I didn't want, take a look at the other side. And by the way, this one comes with an extra clip if I don't want the skull on it, which is good. You know, you don't want to scare your children and your co-workers. So you take the skull off. Double screws, nicely done clip. I mean, really beautiful. And that's what sold me on the knife. I think if it just didn't have, you know, the skull on it, I'd probably just bypass it. But it's M390 steel. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Hardware is really sweet. But look at the other side. It's black G10 or D10 or what the hell is that? I'm not doing too good today. It's G10. I bruised my palm. I had to get a little thumb brace because, God, that hurt. I got a little bruise right here. I'd gotten up and I went to prop my hand against the wall to you know, raise one leg so I don't fall on my head. I put my hand out on the wall, and unbeknownst to me, I forgot I had those pretty heavy-duty eye hooks that when I had my sword stand there, that I had it tied to, and I sat and I planted my hand right on that fucking eye hook, the eye part of it. God, that hurt. And then, you know, a couple days later, I started to swell, and I bruised, and it was painful, and I was like, boy, that hurt. That was stupid. But, I mean, anyway. So that's what. So, I am glad that this is a black, and this is not a blaring, like, blade color. Because if it was, I'd be, you know, like shiny and black, and I'd be a little upset. Your thumb stud goes on both sides. Closed, this is 4.25 inches. It's a drop point. They didn't have any Tontos, but this one is a nice drop point. Watch how smooth this opens. Here, let me get back in frame and we'll try it again. There we go. Nice little, and it has a recoil to it. Hollow grind. Feels like a little flat grind right here. It's not as hollow. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Fake swedge. Jimping. It's got the Chavez logo key skull on it. Not much else is on the blade. Nothing blaring. Pretty blade. Got M390 right there. Nice grind. Very pretty. I was almost disappointed. I was waiting on the Tonto, and then I was like, well, it doesn't look like that Tonto blade's going to come up anytime soon. So let's spring for this one. And sure enough, I like it. I stepped outside my comfort zone, like I was saying, when I went with this two-toned, but it's not that bad. It's almost like a cake with black icing on it, you know, and it's good on the inside and good on the outside. You do have a lock bar insert embedded in there, which is very flush. It's right about here. It's just a little one. Some of them are a lot bigger. It's not an overly large knife, but it has a very nice comfort to it. No hot spots. This clip, which is kind of big, you think it would get in the way, and it doesn't. It doesn't get in the way, not at all. It's like smooth and cool. The blade is 3.5 inches. It's a drop point. It's M390. I covered that as G10 and titanium. A frame lock. Overall is 7.5, right hand only and tip up. Yes. Let's see how it fits in the pocket. White belly alert. Here's how it fits in the pocket. Pretty spiffy, huh? Yeah. Puts low, clips up high, got a little skull, and people are like, hey, you're carrying a Chavez knife. Yes, I am. What's in your pocket? Comes out nicely. It's secure, I'll tell you that much. Here's the inside of the clip. There we go. You get a good quality picture of that. Comes open with a yeah. It's got jimping where it needs to have jimping. On your screw, on your thumb stud, you have a screw hole. You got a screw hole. You got a screw hole on each side. You got a little polish and a little darker right here. They did good. They did good. It's a nice little. It's not, like I said, it's not overly huge. I would like to have the other one, but the way things are looking nowadays, I don't think that that's going to happen. This thing opens up and closes nicely. I mean, there is nothing. Yes, I mean, talk about smooth. It's smooth as butter, but yet, I mean, it's just right there. Here's your detent. Just right about in here. Cool. Let's cut some paper. Ooh, buddy. Oops. That's not good. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed overall with the knife, that I am willing to overlook that it has some sort of funky ass two-tone color. That's how impressed I am. And when I get that impressed, watch out. Cool. Very well done. The hair is your friend, is blowing in the wind. Chavez knives. Oh, centering. Centering is spot on. The grip on this side is pretty cool. Yeah, I bounced around on this one, but you get what you get. If you want like spectacular bang, go see Knees and Eyes, or go see Cutlery Lover, or those other people. They'll entertain you. I'm not here to entertain you. Really? I don't know why I'm here. I'm just fucking here. Alright, well, not the best. I'm not in the holiday spirit. But Chavez, China, China, Savivi, we, unknown name budget, Orla. Oh, this is the, oh, what the hell? Nutfred, Godfred. I don't know. Here it is. Here it is. That's what, yeah, I'll write it down. I don't know. I can't remember. We'll see. You've got to go. Very busy.